morning. I'm sorry, you all. I had to do something. StreamYard has changed overnight, and I didn't read the instructions. There's probably two me's up here today. I'm not sure. But come on in, you all. Come on in. I'll wait till everybody gets here. I'm sorry for the technical difficulty from the last live. I had to end it because my camera wasn't showing. What's up, Bridge Nat? Good morning, everyone. No, I did. I haven't been really watching YouTube. And in the first title that I had before I came back to this, and you all, please forgive me, I had some technical difficulties on that other stream. But y'all, to be honest, I haven't been watching too many people. Um, and I haven't. I haven't. I was very busy this week. Had a lot of stuff to do this week, so I haven't been watching. Um, so y'all got to catch me up. If y'all don't catch me up, it's gonna be a boring show today. It's gonna be a boring show today. I'm telling you. So we're going into the holidays, and I have family that's going to Georgia for Thanksgiving, but I'm going to Florida. I am going to lay on the beach, and I'm going to chill. And I just need some decompression time. The job has been rewarding, but it has been busy. So I'm gonna take care of me. And so I guess my mind is already there. Um, Hopefully the flights are not delayed too much. And I'll probably drive back home if we have some issues. Someone said, Jay Wilson, did you see Brian on the People's panel? Ness dragged him on the panel. I wouldn't doubt it. Girl, this ugly sweater. This ugly sweater. This ugly sweater. Also, Pastor, why that old lady? I don't care who comes to me. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all can sit here and tattle on people. I am to the point right now where I'm so calm and I'm so chill. What's up? What's up? What's up, Miss Virginia? I'm so calm and chill, I don't even care. I, you just don't care. You get to the point where, okay, I mean, what else can you say about somebody? How much more can you do to somebody? To the point where it's like, okay, what else can you say? So yeah, and that's only a reflection of them. It's not a reflection of me. The pot is at $1,100. Again, the pot is at $1,100. I did not reach out to Buddy Lee yet, and that is my fault, Buddy Lee. Trust me, I am a man of my word, Buddy Lee. I am going to reach out to you today. Hopefully, it's a little calm in the office today, but I will be reaching out to Buddy Lee. I want to say hello and good morning to everybody. I usually do my roll call, but today I'm on an apparatus that's a little different. Y'all say I'm in vertical, but I feel horizontal. But yeah. So I'm in a different space. But at the end of the day, thank you for the $1,100 pot. Um, and I'm going to be looking over. So today and this week, I'm going to be working with legal on that DocuSign. Let me say this: my DocuSign is not to entrap anybody. It's just to make sure I protect the platform. And I know how people are. Everybody doesn't have good intentions. We used to think back in the day that folk had good intentions, but people will always have ulterior motives, and even if people don't have ulterior motives in the competition, you still got to protect yourself. So the DocuSign, people like, well, nobody ain't ever done it before. Well, we're in a whole new different era now. We're dealing with a whole new different group of people now. So, you got to do what's right for your platform. I got to do what's right for mine. And so, if you want to be in the competition, great. If you don't, fine. Those are some things that I'm doing to protect myself. And let me say this. Again, I don't care what anybody says. We done had cruises. We done had uh, the Labor Day event. No one has ever been doxxed. No one has ever been doxxed. Yeah, we gonna have it together. Divine Light. It's gonna be together. It's gonna be together. But I know what people try to do. Um, and you all, let me say this: when you are good within yourself, and when you know you've done right since you've been on here, you don't have to worry about what people say. Oh, he's scamming, but can't tell me why I scam. Well, he's unethical. Where? Being unethical is not being true. I'm very ethical. So the pot is at 1,100, you all. I want to thank everybody who's given. I am excited. It is what it is. Catherine, I don't even want to talk about that. I think the Democrats are weak. Those 8 Democrats need to be reprimanded. You know, you showed strength by winning your election. And to make a deal, but still kick the ACA down the road, you could have, it doesn't make any sense. And I hope the Democrats, I hope the progressive Democrats get real ugly. I think Chuck Schumer needs to go. And I think those people who actually voted with the Republicans need to go. I think that the Democrats need to be just like these Republicans when it comes to people who are out of line. And, at the end of the day, you had a mandate from the people to hold the line, to hold the line. The Republicans don't have anything else to replace the ACA. They've had all of this time to get something because they don't care about people. So my thing is this: I don't care. I'm going to talk about it right now. I think that it's a mistake. I think the Democrats have a mandate from the people to keep going. This is the Republicans' mess up. Donald Trump has told them this is their mess up. And here we are caving. And the sad part about it is the former Republican who's a Democrat now said that they used to do that because they knew the Democrats would cave. So, yeah. Okay. So let me say this. I don't care what Lemon is doing. I am so not interested in what Lemon is doing. And it's not because I don't like Lemon. I just don't watch him often. He is not a go-to for me unless there's something extenuating and I need to go see it. I will, but I don't watch Lemon. So if he can, I don't watch him. And you know what, y'all? We were on the platform together, and again, because they were doing Miss O's court case, and we were on the platform together, and we got along perfectly. I just don't watch him. It's just not my judge. It's just not what I watch when I want to get and laugh and all of that stuff. Like y'all said, people drag Treacy. Okay, I, you know, I just don't watch it. I don't find any humor. So he can get all of his teeth yanked out and done. I don't even care. And it's not because I don't care for Lemon. It's to the point where his 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 show is not appealing to me. And maybe it's the show of a new generation, and that's what they like. I'm just not there. So, um, yeah. As far as Tracy being called toilet bowl, well, let me say this, y'all. Justice Kelly Love has found his niche in being shady and putting people's faces on his. And maybe when I tell you he pulled out that Monique clip, see, I'll watch Duchess because he's a little corny, but he's funny at the same time. So I will watch, excuse me, Duchess Kelly Love. Now, somebody wanted me to watch this cartoon person. I watched cartoon person one time. I'm like, I'm not with this. Ain't beef sector. Always want to comment on beef sector. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I'm like, I'm not with it. I don't know the person. I saw a clip. I'm like, okay, this is okay. I mean, whatever. Thank you, 420. So, yeah, yeah. You know, um, now, as far as Brian and Ness, let me tell you something. It was a long time coming. I think Ness really wanted to get Brian in a place so she could really ream him. But at the end of the day, Ness, you know, you are a content creator that's visible. People know who you are. For the good or the bad, they know who you are. You promise somebody that you're coming to their event. You hype it up like you're coming to their event. Then when the person uninvites you, which I knew that that was going to be a problem right there, then you act, act like you want to be in their good graces because you really want to go on a trip. But now, since you didn't go on the trip and you were always in Texas all the time, and it looks like you use the people to benefit you financially, pizza and Ness. And so Ness is like, why are you going to even tell people you're here or you're coming to the event and then you don't show up? Why are you going to have content creators do a whole telethon for you and you don't show up? Then you tell me you're in Seattle, but yet don't want to meet me. But now I know you're lying, and you use my event to collect your money. And so it was gonna happen. It was gonna happen. And then you talk cash mess about the person, about what they wasn't gonna do, and all of this stuff, and you think that's okay. And this is why I do think that he's mentally unstable because you're talking about unethical and scam. See, and this is why I laugh at people because when I said I was going to Virginia, I was in Virginia. When I tell you we got $1,100 in the pot, it's in the pot. When I tell you we're gonna have this banner competition, we having this banner competition. When you let people know, people will help. If you really needed help, all you had to do was ask for it. And if people wanted to give to you, they would have. But then to come out and say, my name is being besmirchified, as Lady Nika would say, because people are only telling the folk what you did, and you're getting mad, and then you're gonna talk about if somebody wants a refund. Well, even when you have to do stuff like that, you know you're wrong. Because if you would have went to Seattle like you were supposed to do, then it wouldn't have been no if or nothing. You would have been able to keep the money. But But we know that there is guilt, and we know that you're wrong because you're coming on and saying if people want their money back. People know you need that damn money. So now, they're a little reluctant. And people are like, well, we done gave the money now, so it is what it is. But the the backfire and the blowback is you're mad because we're talking about it. And you want to threaten people and do all of this kind of stuff. But yet that was your decision to sit here and lie to the beef sector. And you can't censor people. You can't censor people. I don't know your real name. I don't know who you really are. We're just talking about your character on YouTube. So if Ness dragged you to Kingdom Come, she really, really deserved to drag you because you told her you made a verbal commitment that you were going to be at her event and you did not show up. And if Ness wanted to be nasty legally, which I doubt is a stretch, but if she wanted to, she could have came after you. Because at the end of the day, you made the commitment to her. And the whole B sector saw it. So that's where I am. Maybe I don't watch Yolanda. I don't watch Yolanda. See, that's another person. Maybe I don't watch these people. These people want attention. Thank you, but I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in Yolanda. I told you all the last time I drug her, that was it. I'm not interested in that lady. She needs to find Castro and Tommy. I'm really not interested in what she got going on. Um, y'all, well, you believe what you want to. I don't know why Ness done that, but that's Ness's issue. Um, the pot is $1,100. I have my own money. Unlike people, I don't have to convince people that I'm executive working on Saturday. No, I have money. I know I'm on 2 lives. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? I don't know why. We're going to have to figure this out. The pot. The larger the pot is, the more people we can bring in. Now, look, you all, this is business. This is business. The bigger the budget, the bigger that we have a budget to spend on. The smaller the budget, that's it. And that's all I'm going to say. So if you want Buddy Lee, y'all make sure y'all continue to contribute to the pot. If you don't, that's fine. That's fine. But it's up to you all. Ain't no pulling no legs or nothing. I'm still on the fence with the struggle of banner because again, it's about budget. I know. Let me tell y'all something. My competition is my business. It ain't being arrogant. It's my business. And people asking to see this and this and this, absolutely not. Because I don't ask to see anybody's stuff. You have your competition. Um, but I'm glad I can feed the girls because the girls really need to eat. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I didn't even watch. I didn't even watch. And you all, let me say this. I came on and I'm just chilling. I didn't watch. I didn't watch Lemon. I haven't watched Ness. I haven't watched Pizza. I haven't watched anybody. I'm getting ready to, like I said, reach out to Buddy Lee so we can work out some stuff. I'm chill. I'm gonna let these girls have it. Nobody ain't going to the mall spending y'all money. Lord have mercy. Yes, I'm on here for profit. Let me tell you something. If you are a content creator not on here for profit, then baby, because whether you're on here for profit or not, AdSense Google is making money off. Google is making money off. And I'll be damned if I'm going to work for somebody for free. And see, that's the problem. Everybody thinks folks came in. No, 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 no. I'm like Bruce. I'm selling my T-shirts for $25. If you take a picture with me, it's $25 because every way to maximize profit. And that's it. Now, if you want to be on here talking about something, I don't need this money from YouTube. Well, baby, I appreciate it. Do I need it? No. Do I appreciate it? Hell yeah. You better believe. And it depends on how your paycheck looks. So my paycheck from Google AdSense is sufficient for me. So I just think that, these girls sit up here and criticize. I'm here for the profit. And if that profit margin is slim, then I'm not going to take that risk. I am going to risk a big profit margin. See how upfront that is? I'm about business. If I'm going to sit here and, because really, I could be watching CNN right now. I could be listening to Sirius XM right now. At the end of the day, I do this, and I deserve to get paid for it. Now, maybe they don't feel like they deserve to get paid for it, but I feel like I deserve to get paid for it. And I'm going to say this again. NBK hit the nail on the head. Maybe your brand ain't strong enough. And that's why I was telling the girls, make your brand strong. See what your brand is made of. Hashtag, see what your brand is made of. I'm the old man. I'm all it is in the scamming pastor, but my brand is strong. And here y'all up here crying over $1,100 before December. Well, you all are bigger content creators. You all have bigger numbers. Go ahead and pull it. Because I believe that most of y'all could pull greater than what I did. But maybe you done messed up so much with the people that they don't want to give. I don't know. That's not my issue. You gotta ask yourself those questions. But all I can say is when I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Now there have been some circumstances beyond my control that I couldn't do it, but I didn't say if you want your money back. The people automatically got their money back. It was no if nothing. Oh, I don't care if she questioned. I don't care if she questioned. I don't care. I told Ro to spice it up, and I also told Ro not to be the scapegoat. I said, Ro, please do not be the sacrificial lamb. At because somebody's gonna need to be a sacrificial lamb. Okay? There has to be a humiliation ritual somewhere. Don't be the one. That's what I told Ro. I told Ro to be careful. I said, Ro, people be taking backhand pictures and stuff. I said, be careful. Because let me tell you something. Ro is my alum. Okay? And if me and Ro don't have nothing else in common, he's my alum. And I'm going to look out for Ro. Chocolate Bay the same way. Because again, these are same-gender loving gay men. And you got to be careful. Because there's a tinge of gay resentment with Ness. And I don't know why. But there's a tinge of it. And you got to be careful. So if Ness want to really know what I said, that's what I said. And Rose said, I hear you, Jay Wilson. Yeah. Because I'm going to ride or live. I'm not going to make you die. I'm going to ride and live with you. I'm not going to die with you. But I don't care what she questions. Like I said, baby, I'm 55 years old. I don't give a damn about these jitterbugs and what they're trying to do. I said jitterbugs and what they're trying to do. Their power is on this screen. And it seems like this is the only control, or this is the only thing that they have control over. And when they lose control over it, they freak out. And it's very telling on what they do on this screen. So, my power is where I need it to be. and I don't seek validation or approval. I just want my money. Okay, I just want my money. I don't need no friendships. And you're seeing a lot of content creators who are very emotionally attached to people, and it's like, do you have friends outside of here? How can you spend all of that time with these folks and really have friends of your own? Hey, but it is what it is. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all want to send a Cash App, that is your prerogative. For the people who send Cash Apps, I thank you. For the people who are struggling and can't send but want to, I appreciate it. And don't worry. Don't worry. And for those people who ain't gonna send shit, that's fine too. All are welcome over here. Because that one way or another, I'm getting paid and you helping me. So when you come over here and you look at the replay and the commercials in there, you still help me. I have not had to beg and baby, people gave out of their free will. And the girls are perplexed by that. But let me say this. You can say stop playing with God. No, 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 no. I love God. This is my show. This is my show. And y'all hate because of favor. You hate because you can't step in the ring and do it. And my thing is, y'all may not have that branding power to do that. But I want to give a shout out to MBK because MBK was thinking business. And that's what I'm talking about. And what MBK said is exactly what I do. Now, if your brand can't hold up, that's your issue. But like I said, y'all up here, expounding on how you're the queen and you the king and all of this, and you got all that and this and this and this. But yet you sitting here hating on a has been, and I find that hard to believe. You make a vote donated $1,100. You calling these people stupid, but when they give you money, you okay with it? It comes off as real hate. It comes off as real envious. And people are like, I ain't envying. I just can't understand all you envying because you like money. And you can't believe that somebody like myself can just come on, be honest, tell the people what he gonna do, and still get the money. Then we want to say, well, he's a man, and men can. Well, prove your point. Like I told Bree, step in the ring, Bree. You'll never know unless you try, and that's the problem with y'all. Y'all too scared, and y'all don't want to try. Let me tell you something. I'm bold enough to do it. If you can believe it, you can receive it. And see, that's the difference. Because some people got faith and some people got fear. And I don't have fear. I have faith. Hey, come on, somebody. And I ain't trying to make this churchy, but baby, I got faith and not fear. And this is why I wouldn't want to work with a whole lot of y'all in real life because y'all can't see that possibility. Y'all see the disabilities, but you don't see the possibility. And yeah, there are some things that can hold you back, but maybe there's always a workaround. Oh, y'all better get this message today. Y'all better get this message today. You can't be fearful about what these people think. If I listen to these people, I wouldn't have $1,100. You can do what you want. I'm blessed. You can call it whatever you want to. I'm blessed. It ain't no bragging. It's just blessing. And guess what? Through the years, people have seen me do exactly what I'm going to say I'm going to do. See, that's the problem. A lot of y'all have taken people's money and cussed people out, told people to kiss your ass. You done cuss people out because they didn't give. You done beg people until they pockets bleed. And then, yeah, I'm not up here having contests every month. And like I said, and some of y'all ain't honest. And that's the problem. Some of y'all are not honest. Ain't even honest with yourself. So if you can't be honest with yourself, you ain't gonna be honest with the people. My God, you better get that job. Better write that down, baby. Honey, them niggas come out of gift. I gotta use it. Don't ask me. It just comes to me. It just comes like I don't know why. Come on now, mad because and the more you get mad, the more people get money, giving money, and it don't matter. And I sit back and laugh. I just sit back and laugh. Now a person shouldn't have to request their money back. Now, I do tell people once you give it, it's mine. Don't even bring no refund back because I'm telling you, once I get it, it's mine. Bro is a very calculating. Bro is a smart person, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Ro ain't dumb as people think he is. And I have called Ro slow Ro. I sure have. But Ro is not slow. And sometimes it's the character. Come on. Somebody said Ness watches you because she don't have ish to talk about. But you, well, if I can be her commentary, that can be. And I mean, it's the B sector. People going to talk about you. And I'm going to respond. That's the B sector way. But at the end of the day, nobody ain't stressed. Brian has been coming for me because people have been coming for Brian. And again, everybody was going to let that thing slide by. But I told Brian from the jump, if you go to Seattle, we're going to talk about it. If you don't go to Seattle, you know we're going to talk about it. And I told people up front. So I don't know why the big deal. And you can't tell people when to stop talking about. No, you brought that on. Nobody ain't tell you to come up here and tell the people you was going to Seattle and you lied about it. Tell them move on. I'm moving, y'all. I'm looking at y'all comments. Girl, I can't wait to see this banner either. It better be bad, honey. This banner better be so tight. Baby, these banners better be off the chain. And let me say this. I hope we have 55 competitions. Mine has already been secured, okay? My competition has already been secured. If one person just come, I still don't want. See, that's how I look at it. So, you Johnny come after, you can have 5,000 people in your banner competition. I'm good. Faith doesn't mean a thing when fear is involved. Let me tell you something, baby. And don't get me wrong, fear is a natural reaction, but faith should subdue that fear. And a lot of these girls, they have not because they ask not. They don't step out in faith. Now, look, I told y'all, I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be viral and all. I would rather have fortune over fame. I don't want no fame. This is why I'm satisfied in the beef sector. That's why I'm not doing missionary work, trying to go all in other people's sector. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. But YouTube pays me very well for being right in this beef sector. And for the other half, I go right on to work and make my money. So that's why I can go to the mall and shop because I get a paycheck every 2 weeks. I mean, every twice a month. Okay, I get a paycheck twice a month. That sustains me. So I don't have to go another. I don't have to go into the pot. Right now, in my Cash App, it is $1,100. I ain't been touched because I don't have to. That's what I'm saying. How you gonna tell somebody to kiss your butt and then want money? Let me say this. Where is there a read because I decided to get a house and get equity? What is the read? How is that making me better than anybody? So do all the homeowners have to feel bad about owning a home? Does everybody in the B sector have to live in an apartment? Can't somebody in the B sector own a home? But baby, that's jealousy. And I hate to say it, but it comes off as jealousy and envy. And like I said, and I just ignore it. Because if you was doing what you needed to do, you could turn around and get a house yourself. Baby, I'm going to leave these folk alone. Moving right along. That's envy and jealousy to me. I keep on moving. Yeah, Sea Island is located in the hood. You know what? Can I say this? They always trying to say that I think I'm better than everybody else. But do you see this? Sea Island is a Snow Island, not Sea Island. First of all, it's Snow Island. Snow Island is a soul food restaurant. It's a hole in the wall. It's on the east side of San Antonio, which is in the hood. So, am I too good to go to Snow Island? Tracy, are you that fabulous? And you always trying to say that I think I'm better than everybody else, but that sounds very, very classist to me. And I go to Snow Island because they got good food. Now you too good for your people? No, they're always trying to accuse me of thinking I'm better than everybody else. But you see what she just said? It's located in the hood. So are most of your churches. Most of your churches are located in the hood. Are they bad? Moving right along. See, I don't have time for that foolishness. Keep it moving right along. It is. It is. You know, this is the thing. Tracy lived in the hood. And now all of a sudden, it's a problem because I go, where am I supposed to eat all the time? I'm supposed to eat at Bohannon's all the time? Absolutely not. Then the girls had an issue because I flew Spirit. Baby, I will fly Spirit, Frontier, I'll fly Delta, I'll fly Southwest. Long as it has a good safety record, long as the price is right, I'm good. Y'all hearing that from me? See, you all think that I'm all of that and da 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 da. I don't. I don't. See, living in the hood myself, you learn and you understand. And see, I don't have a problem. Again, this is America. In America, you can come from a trailer and get a home in America with the right education and the right grit and ingenuity. You can do it. Or if you make the right choices in your training, you may not go to college. You may go to vocational school. You may have on-the-job training. Whatever you do, but in America. I love America. I don't like everything she does, but in America, I'm here. So again, you can't shame me. You can't shame me from taking a discount airline or a fancy airline. You can't shame me from eating in a hole in the wall or a luxury dining area because, baby, don't forget, I was poor and now I'm not well off, but I'm comfortable. Let me put it that way. I'm comfortable. And like I said, why am I going to be mad? I'm just glad that the people are watching. I'm just glad that the people are watching. I am grateful. Let me say this, you all. I am grateful that people gave. Let me say this. When I started this banner competition, I did not know who was going to give. I said, well, I'm going to put $50 of my money up front. And if nobody enters the banner competition, at least the person will give $50. Baby, that $50, that seed offering, of $50 done morphed into $1,100. And I'm grateful because there are some people who are standing by me to say, Jay, we know you don't scam. Jay, we know when you have a competition, you have a good competition. We have watched you over the years, and we know that you are truly a ride to live. You're going to live. You ain't going to die with nobody. And guess what? I am grateful. You all humble me. That $1,100 humbled me. It ain't a brag. It's just a testament that I do what I say I'm going to do. And people trust me enough to do what I say I'm going to do. You ain't never heard nobody complain that they didn't get their money or I cheated them out of money. You ain't never heard that. Even on our trips, you ain't never heard ugly stuff coming out of our trips. And so, again, when I hear people talking about stuff, I laugh. That's why I say, where's the proof? Where's the proof? And then they got to go to this prayer tower lady who got mad because she wanted a personal prayer. And we just told her what the deal was, and she admitted it. And y'all know that lady ain't mentally stable, but y'all take that. And then they'll try to use this thing with Joyce and stuff. I mean, Joyce them got their pot. And let me tell you something. Me and Joyce were getting along. So if I cheated Joyce, baby, you would have heard about it. So my thing is, I look at these little things that they try to do a gotcha moment on. It don't work. And that's why I can sit right in confidence right now. It ain't arrogance. It's just confidence. It's not arrogance. It's because I've always treated people right with my competition. And then people talk about, I don't understand how you let them people who talk about you all the time into your competition. If they got a good banner, I don't care if they talk about me. They can talk about me even more after they give the banner. As long as the banner is working and it look good, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Now that Rico situation, you know, ain't that something? Rico got the nerve to get mad because I'm gonna use Buddy Lee as a DJ, but yet you always want to come and act ugly, and now you want me to give you some money. And Lord knows you need it, Rico. But see, this should be a lesson. Treat people like you want to be treated, and guess what? God may open some doors for you. But when you burn bridges, you can't go back. And I'm sorry. Buddy Lee is going to be the contract. I just got to get with him. Hashtag Buddy Lee. Now, look, y'all. If y'all want to get to 2,000, we can. I'm not forcing anybody. If we stay at 1,100, so be it. I do want to hit Buddy Lee up with a good offering. People asking, well, why don't you use your money? Because I'm a content creator. Tell RuPaul to use his money. Tell Miss America Pageant to use their money. So my thing is, you know, I appreciate you all. You ain't never hear me tell somebody to kiss my black, you know what, when they gave me money. I appreciate you all. I do know that you all work hard for your coins. And that's why I'm very, very cognizant. And you know what, y'all, they don't get the church aspect of it. I told y'all at the beginning, I done seen churches fall apart because of money, misappropriation of money. And having grown up into that situation, I know what money can do. And see, this is why people are upset with Brian. I don't think Brian gets it, but people gave their money. And it's almost like you were saying that you was going to build a new building for the church, but then you took your money that they gave you for the church and paid your child's tuition, and now the people pissed off. Hershey, I don't know. Hershey, I don't know. I don't know. But y'all, let these people say what they want on their platforms. You know I'm not fazed by it, because when you know the truth, you are already free. And that's the whole thing. When you know the truth, you are already free. And so I'm free. So all of this is backlash because people are angry. So like the Ness situation, oh, Jay Wilson's going to talk about this. I am. That's my character. But this is the thing, Ness. You're right here looking at it. And I'm helping you make your money as well. And Ness, you are a smart person. I'm surprised you didn't think of it quicker. I mean, knowing how you have finagled those women out their money. I mean, you done finagled Jay Dunn out money. You done finagled this Heat out of money. You don't know how to think about it. Maybe Brian was your karma. Maybe Brian was your karma. Because you sure did finagle people out of money. Yeah, that's an interesting concept there. Moving right along. I've always been truthful. Then they tried to say, now this is the new spin, baby. These people are like Republicans. Now they trying to call it the Schumer shutdown. You see how the Republicans are? Now they trying to call it the Schumer shutdown. But now they're trying to spin it that I actually added this on to it. And I'm like, I didn't add nothing on to this. I was upfront with the people to say I was taking half of this pot. I was honest. Always upfront. So yeah, okay, Hershey, I'm gonna drop this link down. I'm gonna have to really get through this StreamYard thing, y'all, because I ain't know if I was on vertical or horizontal. I just come on here. And I appreciate you all. I appreciate your offering. I thank you all for your love offering and your donations for this banner challenge. We have a few banners coming in. Well, it let me drop the link down. It let me drop the link down, so I don't know what's going to happen. I dropped the link down. We'll find out in a few. It let me drop the link down. Oh, I'm on 2 lives? So I'm making double money? Oh, look at Jay Wilson being greedy. He on 2 lives this morning, baby. Ooh, he was on 2 lives this morning trying to get double money. Ooh, he trying to get double money. He trying to get double money, girl. Oh, Lord, I can hear the girls talking. He trying to get that double money. Y'all, this traffic is so bad. Y'all, I'm telling you what, this San Antonio traffic ain't nothing to play with. I have always been upfront ever since I've been on YouTube. Who got the coin? Who coins keep me here? The beef sector. They don't want to admit that, but I said seasons beef things, and I said we beefing, and then we came to beef sector. Now look, nobody don't want to admit that because that's giving me too much credit, but it's all good because I was not gonna be called the welfare sector or the Section 8 sector. Nah, we weren't gonna do that. I don't know why he was so upset, y'all. He was really upset. Y'all caught that too? Locked and lovely, you know it. You know it. I've always been upfront. Thank you. Just trying to figure it out, girl. This is my ugly sweater. I'm gonna try to enter in the ugly sweater competition for Lady Nico. Yes, Catherine, you sure did. You sure did, Catherine. Let me say this, y'all. I'm to the point now where these people say just roll off my back and you just keep on going. And then this playing with God and all of that stuff. And it's the main people who don't even go to church, don't even get up on Sunday morning, want to tell somebody they playing with God. That's why I don't get about these people. These people have a minimum to a non-existent relationship with God, but always want to tell people about God. No, ma'am, go talk to somebody who don't know no better. And again, if you see this as a real show in real life, then you the one who should question yourself. This is a show. Again, every time I come on here, I feel like I'm at the improv or I'm on some studio set because I've always said once the show is over, take your costume off, take that makeup off, and live your life. And I mean that. But y'all really take this seriously. Like I said, I come on when it's conducive for me, when it's convenient for me. I'm heading to work. Had I not been on YouTube, I probably would have been listening to Sirius XM, CNN. I might have been calling somebody, but I'm here with you all. This is an easy, quick way to make money. This is easy money. This is easy money. See how I think about this? This is easy money. That's it. That's all. So what else is going on, you all? I know that this competition can't be the only thing going on. Now, I'm tired of talking about Golden Shower Tracy. Girl, if that's what you like, that's what you like. Right down on me, right on me, down on me. Shower down, shower down. Lord, I hear a shower of blessings. Baby, rain down on me, right on me. So if she like them showers, praise the Lord. Yeah. Okay. Golden. Living a life like it's golden. Living a life like it's golden. Living her life like it's golden. It's golden. What else is going on? Somebody say, let me get all new teeth. Okay. What else has been going on, y'all? I mean, really. Now, y'all say Ness dragged Brian for Phil, which I knew she was going to do eventually. She was just coming around to it. You're right. Anyway, y'all, let's move on. That's just too disgusting to talk about. That's why people can't talk about nobody. Can't talk about nobody house. Here, you up there drinking pee. You up there drinking pee pee. What you gonna be eating boo boo next? I just don't make no sense. Okay, so let's move on because that don't interest me. That don't interest me. Anything to stay in the limelight. What else is going on? What else is going on, y'all? Anything else going on we're talking about? Hey, Miss Vegas. Hey, church girl. Church girl and Fridge Nat. Ooh, they can't stand y'all. Ooh, they can't stand y'all. Ooh, they can't stand y'all. Binary said, I knew I smelled the stench of. Binary is very shady. And for a non-bisexual person, I like Binary. We trade we exchange barbs back and forth. But I like Binary because Binary is church messy. He's church messy. Oh, she was using recycled reeds. Okay, well, hey, she can have them. So nothing else is going on. Is it me? But does Lemon not always sound drunk? Even when he's sober, he still sounds drunk. Is it me? Because one day I got a little glimpse of what he was talking about, and I think he was talking about the court case. Treese came up talking about the court case. I think they had moved on, but Lemon said he was babysitting his niece, and his sister was hood. You know, he was talking about how hood they are and how they on site. You know what I'm saying? Blase, blase, blase. But he sounded drunk then. Is it me? He always sounds drunk. Binary does share his money. Lord knows he sure do. But yeah, Lemon always sounds drunk, even when he's sober. Now I don't know if that's a part of alcoholism that you sound drunk even when you're sober, or are you sober? So yeah, he be faking with them accents. Yeah, I heard he be faking them accents real hard. So y'all, anything else happening? Anything else we're talking about? Hold on, y'all. No, I'll be right back. I'm on the phone call. I do apologize. I am on a phone call. Ushers, could you please let everybody know that I'm on a phone call? I'll be right back.
All right, y'all, I'm back. Had to get on that phone. Okay, hold on for a minute, y'all. I'm looking. Got to be so careful coming through here. All right. So anyway, you all, I am back. Had to take a nasty piece of phone call, but I am back. Okay, don't hit me. Baby, these people just be driving like they don't know Jesus and the pardon of their sin. Ooh, just hurry up and get me out of here, Lord. Mercy. My God, today. But anyway, y'all, yeah, I'm gonna get this YouTube thing together. So I'm vertical today. I'll be horizontal tomorrow. But anyway, you all, so what else is really going on? So it seems like everybody concerned about lemon tea. Brian got dragged. They still talking about Tracy golden showers and the taste of urine. She said it tastes like warm beer. And this competition. Did somebody send a coin? Thank you all. Let me see. I may be wrong, y'all. Hold on. Okay, no coin yet. Okay, but what two platforms am I on, Catherine? What two platforms that I'm on? What two platforms I'm on, Catherine? What two platforms I'm on, Catherine? Catherine said I'm on two platforms. Well, you only have two platforms, Catherine. Is YouTube and StreamYard. I know you could be on anything else. All this traffic is so bad, y'all. God dang, it's bad. Oh, I'm on vertical in the regular platform. Oh, I got two lives going. Okay. Okay for the two lives. Come on now. So that means I'm gonna get two revenues. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, you all, I'm enjoying this. Let me say this: if you come on YouTube and not enjoying it, something is wrong. Now, I enjoy what I do. This is fun. I like making people laugh, having a good time, giving a little light. Okay, 163, 190. Okay, okay on me, baby. So anyway, you all, but yeah, I'm really not happy with the Democrats. Those 8 Democrats who signed on with the Republicans. Bro, nobody ain't doing no 11-hour lives. This is the thing, you all. Is YouTube really paying that much for 11-hour lives? And not only that, y'all, 11-hour lives, but nobody is going to be scamming and skimming through that stuff to see what you've done. The lives are like hit, miss, you know, and you gotta have, let me tell you something, when you do lives like that, it's almost like being at uh, a retail store where they dump everything in a bin and you gotta go through it and search for the good stuff. It's almost like that. And child, ain't nobody got time for all of that. Searching through the bins for good stuff. Just put the good stuff out there so the people can see it. Nobody ain't doing all that. It's giving unemployed for 11 hours. Now, let me tell y'all something. Some people do have freelance jobs, so they can really be flexible like that, but that's rare. That is very rare. But y'all say it's given very much unemployed. You might be right, but that's a lot. 11 hours, and then he be so tired. And then I heard, then somebody said, I don't like to talk about this lady, but I'm gonna talk about this lady. Then somebody said, needs be sleep up there. They say niece Tracy be sleep. So they be calling on Tracy. Tracy be knocked out. Oh, in a manger, no crib for her. Baby, they say Tracy be knocked out. They say she be sleeping on the panels. You gotta be getting paid. I know Lemon gotta be giving them girls something for all of that. Because baby, they act like they're on a full-time job over there. Okay? Bella Garcia, I know that. Now let me say this. When people start canceling flights, you know they gotta give you your money back. So don't let nobody say they ain't gonna give you no money back. The devil is a lie. So when they cancel flights, they gotta give you their money back. Now, I am afraid of coming back. I'm afraid of coming back. It's not leaving San Antonio that I'm concerned about. It's coming back. So therefore, I'm going to keep my rental car if I have to get back. So thank God for a rental car. Yes, Bella Garcia is a contributor. We have a lot of anonymous donors because people don't want to be doxxed. And I get it. But I want to thank all of the contributors, all of the people who made it possible. Bella Garcia was one. All the petty people and all the spiritual people. Now, I'm going to actually be leaving work because I got comp time. Y'all, I had to actually work. Sunday, we had an event. So we had an event and I had to go. Sometimes you got to show up for these little events and get dressed up and stuff. I had to actually go to an event. And so when I come back, we gonna see, is the petties or the spirituals gonna win? Because baby, I got more money when I said I was petty than when I was with spiritual. Ain't that something else? These people rather be petty. Honey, pettiness was winning. A few people said I'm gonna be spiritual about it. But baby, when I put in that pettiness spirit, baby, the petty folk gave out of their abundance. They gave out of their abundance. It has me real close up. Real like theirs. Is it like theirs? Anyway, y'all, I'm at my destination. So look, I gotta go. But I appreciate y'all. We will talk later on. Ooh, that's open. Ooh, baby. Let me get that parking space, baby. These parking spaces be very limited. Okay. So I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and love. Bye.